What? Again? Worst way to relax after work ever. Well, what's up, everyone? My name is Christopher McClung, and I'm excited to meet you. I was asked to kind of talk to you, share a little bit of my story with you, my little short story with you. I am somebody who is in education, but that wasn't always so. I did not start that way. Let's see. In first grade, I got in trouble for showing my first grade teacher the middle finger. I didn't know what it meant at the time, but I just showed it to her and got in huge trouble from the principal. Let's see, third grade, my mom cried because my teacher at the parent conference said, "Sorry to tell you, but your son is a con artist." Yeah, that wasn't cool. And then in fourth grade, I did not go to one recess the entire year. I'm not even making this up. Seriously, not one recess the entire year. I got in trouble the first day of school, didn't make it to recess, and never went to recess the whole year. Just wrote sentences. Continued on, and then got in trouble junior high. I was always picking up trash after school. In high school, always picking up trash after high school. And then I even went so far as to, when I actually was supposed to get my high school diploma, I actually sang on stage and then had to sadly walk off stage and go sit in the audience and watch all my friends graduate because I didn't have enough credits and didn't have the grades to graduate. And you ask, like, well, dude, like, how did you get to where you are being in education and having a terrible record? And actually, if you see my grades here, yeah, those are my actual grades. And those are the actual comments from my teachers. It's hard to imagine that I am where I am today. But here's how it happened. When I got out of high school, or actually while I was in high school, I had a really cool ROP teacher. His name was Mr. DiGiovanni. And he was the student store teacher. He was the marketing teacher. And he used to have me like draw cartoons and stuff, draw animated characters for posters that were for the student store. And really like encouraged me to just say like, dude, you're really good at art. And you're really good at like graphics and stuff like that. So after high school, I got into doing just kind of got into like, I worked at GameStop for a little while. And then I found a job opening for ROP, and they were looking for somebody who could do graphic design and kind of promotional things. So I applied, and I was able to get in, and literally I had just like chicken scratch, like stick figure type things that I showed them that I could do. And then they hired me as like their promotional person. So for about a year, I worked with ROP, and then something happened. They needed a teacher, and I figured out what my superpower was. I was able to be a teacher teaching animation and game design. So I started out teaching students how to make video games, teaching students how to make animation or do animation. And then from there, I really started to do well because I thought to myself, what kind of class do I want to have? Because I know what kind of student I was, and I needed a lot of help. And so I really developed my class so that students like me could really get involved and just love something that they were very interested in. And so we got into game stuff, we got into animated stuff, talking about Disney films and Pixar and all those kind of things. And then from there, I was able to grow as an educator. And while I was teaching, my wife really encouraged me to get my bachelor's degree. And I was super scared because I was terrible at school. I did not want to go back to school, but she really encouraged me. And so I did. I went to CBU, got a bachelor's degree in communication, and it really helped me to just have some confidence about myself. Now, I needed a lot of support in doing that. I figured out that I couldn't just like sit and read. I had to like read and be able, it helped me even more if I could like hear the words instead of just reading them. So I would sometimes I would use an app called Speechify so I could hear it. And then also I was able to really just figure out every week like what my work was for the week, and then be able to kind of plan out when I needed to do that work. And really having that drive and having that organization really helped me be successful in school. So I continued to teach, got my bachelor's degree, and then ROP pulled me out of the classroom because they wanted me to be a curriculum developer for the entire district. So not only was I the guy who was like not a great student, but now I was the guy who was like writing what other teachers should teach. After that, then there was another opportunity they came to me where they wanted me, again, the guy who's not great at school, to be able to teach other teachers how to teach. So whenever a brand new teacher comes in, I'm the one who helps them their first 2 years to be able to be awesome classroom teachers. Because again, I know what it was like to struggle in school, and so now I was able to give back and really help new teachers with just this way of being able to teach so that students were engaged, students were excited about what they were learning. And then recently I just graduated, I got a master's degree in education. So can you believe it? The guy who went from getting D's and F's, being told you can't go to recess ever in elementary school, I get to be the guy that teaches teachers how to teach. Can you believe that? So that's my superpower. And in fact, I hear a teacher that might need some help.